Making headlines up and down the West Coast has residents preparing for an absolute onslaught of rain and snow.
KMBC's Patrick Healy has the latest from La Cañada, California.
For the past several hours, this is what we have been seeing in the Los Angeles suburb of La Cañada. A continuous drizzle, steady, not that heavy, but this just a taste of what is expected to come not only this weekend, but into the first few days of next week. This the leading edge of a series of rainstorms coming into Los Angeles area. Of a particular concern in this neighborhood, La Cañada is just north of the city of Los Angeles, a foothill community along the San Gabriel Mountains. This is the area that had that severe forest fire 2 years ago, the station fire. The hills above us still have not completely recovered from that fire. This area is extremely vulnerable to mud and debris flows coming down from the hills where the foliage has yet to grow back. And of course, behind it, you can see the John Deere earth mover that is staged in this neighborhood if the call to action comes. In fact, they did have a severe debris flow coming down the street, Ocean View Boulevard, last January during a heavy storm. It was strong enough that literally it was pushing parked cars down this road. So apart from the John Deere, you don't see any cars parked on this street. Whenever it rains, parking is not allowed. This road gets considerably heavier up above us. So the concern is this first leading edge storm, not expected to be that heavy, gentle rain through the early part of the weekend. But the second front coming in on Sunday morning is expected to be much heavier with intensities that could approach an inch an hour. That is when there is concern that there might be possible debris flows. There are also concerns about the mountain roads in the Angeles National Forest, and the Los Angeles County Public Works Department is planning on closing the Big Tujunga access to the Angeles Forest just because of those concerns about the road. Of course, another major access to these mountains, the Angeles Crest Highway, has been closed for the past year as they try to repair damage from the storms of last season and the fire that preceded it. And finally, there is one additional storm, a third front, expected during the early days of next week. So Los Angeles and its suburbs are going to be soggy for several days to come. In the suburb of La Cañada, I'm Patrick Healy reporting for the Weather Channel.
All right, thank you, Patrick. It's time now for our top 5 best videos of the day.
Usually we show you the best of the day, but remember, it's Friday. We're looking back. I know it's been a long week. I only worked 3 days this week, too. Let's start with number 5, and this one was out of Yorktown, Virginia, and you can see they get creative when it snows a lot and make their own snow plows. You got the dad driving, the kid in front. May not be safe, though.
And the dogs never really know what to do they? Just kind of cruising around.
Yeah, they're enjoying it, too. Dogs love the snow. Number 4, I like this one.
I know you do.
He's apparently taking a risk out in the cold.
I think he's living up to a dare.
Probably a hazing, something like that.
I don't know. He seems pretty happy, though. Having a good time. Seems pretty red as well. It's cold out there. More skin here on the Weather Channel in the wintertime videos we're showing you.
This is out of MSU, their December dip, and apparently, this is in Michigan, by the way, 50 Michigan State University students, they decided to go for a swim in the icy cold Red Cedar River on Sunday. Temperatures, get this, were only in the 20s, wind chill in the teens. Apparently, they went in there anyways. This is a special tradition there.
And take a look at number 2. And this is what happens when a water pipe bursts or water main. It goes spewing up into the air, and it coats everything. And you have icicle chairs, you have an ice house, you have an ice car, and you have a house-sicle. That's the bottom line there.
Never heard of a house-sicle? By the way, that's Kansas City, Missouri you're looking at. Number 1 video is snowbank there. Hey, this guy was renting a snowmobile. We're thinking for the first time, but apparently didn't go over so well. This is out of Canada.
You know, if you go off the trail a little bit, you have a little dip, it's hard to tell exactly what's going on. But I think
snowmobiles are heavy
knows what they're
hard
doing
to maneuver, too. He said he's got his knee down. Maybe that wasn't the right move.
All right, remember, if you eyewitness video makes our top 5, you'll get something in the mail from the Weather Channel. You can email them to us at eyewitness@weather.com. You can also upload them straight to our website at weather.com/eyewitness.
Okay, coming up after the break, we hit the slopes. Some more snow to talk about, where you can enjoy a powder field weekend. I think it's going to be somewhere out west.
And tis the season for filling up the basket. It's shopping season. We're going to have your shopping forecast coming up.
What can I get for you?
The Tassimo Brew Bot. 7 different beverages, one smart little bot.
The innovations you love about our front loads are now available in our top loads. Remarkable energy savings, extraordinary capacity. Introducing the no-compromise Kenmore Elite Top Load Washers. Save now at Sears.
I love working with animals, but my allergies put me in a fog. So now I'm Claritin Clear. Claritin works great on all my allergies, like dust, mold, pollen, or pets, without making me drowsy. Because I want to be alert around this big guy. Live Claritin Clear, indoors and out.
Were you a procrastinator, Santa?
It's not too late. All day Friday and Saturday, get Countdown to Christmas doorbusters at Sears. This Nikon 12-megapixel camera is only $89.99. Plus, 7 a.m. through noon Saturday, get an extra 10% off all tools, even sale prices. Sears, be the Santa you want to be.
Half the fun of photography is just the adventure of getting there. The vibe out here is unbelievable. It just makes you appreciate how beautiful a place the world is. Have a look at it out here. Honestly, it is the most beautiful scene I've ever seen in my life. Really realise how insignificant you are. Life couldn't get any better.
Are you anxious to protect your family with life insurance, but afraid you can't afford it? Well, look how much insurance many people can get through SelectQuote for less than $1 a day. SelectQuote found Rich, 37, a $500,000 policy for under $18 a month. Even though Dave, 43, takes meds to control his blood pressure, SelectQuote got him a $500,000 policy for under $28 a month. Ellen, 47, got a $250,000 policy for under $20 a month. All it takes is a phone call. Your personal SelectQuote agent will answer all your questions and impartially shop the highly rated term life companies SelectQuote represents for your best rates. Give your family the security it needs at a price you can afford. Call this number or go to SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
On TV, on your computer, on your phone, the source for weather, the Weather Channel. Now you're local on the 8s.
it is time right now to take you on the slopes, and we have a lot of snow on the ground, and we have a lot of snow on the way.
We do. Let's start with Tahoe. Of course, California, Sierra Nevadas getting pounded here over the next 5 days. And this is video from earlier. The snow's been coming down, and it's not going to quit. It's going to be hard to get there. And we talked about the avalanche risk as well.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if you know someone or you're planning to head back, maybe doing some snowshoeing, heading into the backcountry, don't. Not a good idea as we head into this weekend and into much of next week. We're talking possibly about 15 feet. That's right, feet of snow. As we can see throughout parts of the Sierra Nevadas, you see all that white there. We have winter storm warnings already up. That snow is going to be going through next Wednesday. So we have a very potentially dangerous situation on the way.
We do. And of course, our powder alerts are going to be coming out of the west as we head through the next few days. Notice the snow makes it all the way into the Colorado Rockies. This storm coming out of the west. So once again, the Mile High will not see snow. It's going to stay up into the high country. And this is our snowfall forecast.
Just for the 2 days.
For 2 days. So keep that in mind. A couple feet of snow, Kirkwood, Yosemite, Sequoia as well. If you're traveling through the passes, trying to get to maybe where you want to be for Christmas. We've had huge delays out of San Francisco today. Keep that in mind. It's going to be tough to travel across California, just getting your shopping done. Errands, you're going to deal with a wet mess.
Interstate 5, if you're not familiar with the west, goes from Mexico all the way up to Canada. And notice in Northern California, it goes through the Siskiyous there. So Siskiyou Summit, as you head into southern Oregon around Medford, we're going to be dealing potentially with quite a bit of snow. The travel could be dangerous.
I know. And if you live in California, you just say the 5. Nobody says
the 5. And then it's Interstate 5 when you get into Oregon and Washington.
Yeah, exactly. It's a California thing. Okay, let's talk more about shopping, should we? The shopping forecast.
Well, yeah, that's easy for you to say, right?
I got most of mine done, actually. Even got my cards in the mail, but it has to go all the way to California, so hope it makes it. Mostly sunny Saturday. Sunday. This is already Sunday, you guys. Saturday, a few showers across the Gulf Coast around the southeast again, and then it's going to clear out on Sunday. Even up through the northeast, doesn't look too bad now that that storm's going to track farther to the east.
Yeah, and we do have some spots that are going to be pretty nice, as Crystal's just talking about. You can see that the south, you know what, Texas is going to be really nice for a while.
That's the one place where you can actually lay by the pool over the weekend. That sounds pretty good. Rain and snow, though, out west.
And a lot of it.
Tons of it. Speaking of snow, guaranteed white Christmas. The winner has been revealed now, but we want to talk about all the interesting submissions. We're going to show some of those to you coming up.
And there's also a special coming up later. We're going to have more on all of this, so make sure you stay with us. If you're not familiar with guaranteed white Christmas, definitely stay with us. You got to hear about
it. The innovations you love about our front loads are now available in our top loads. Remarkable energy savings, extraordinary capacity. Introducing the no-compromise Kenmore Elite Top Load Washers. Save now at Sears.
Companies don't have to tell you everything that's in their products. But SC Johnson isn't just a company. We're a family who cares about yours. That's why we're working to share all of our ingredients right down to the fragrances and dyes. So with products like Windex, you know what you're bringing into your home. Going beyond the industry standard, that's the family standard.
Can getting enough vegetables make you feel good? Oh yeah. V8 Juice gives you 3 of your 5 daily servings of vegetables. V8, what's your number?
What can I get for you?
The Tassimo Brew Bot. 7 different beverages, 1 smart little bot.
Our Guaranteed White Christmas special is coming up next on the Weather Channel.
And before we go tonight, we wanted to show you just how far some of our contestants were willing to go to win. Take a look.
All right, be sure to stay with us. Our Guaranteed White Christmas special is next at 11 Eastern, including a look at this year's big winner.
And stay with us for more live coverage. Of course, all weekend long, we're going to have extended shows tracking that storm out west here on the Weather Channel. Travel safe.
Hi, Chris. What's going on?
The rate board seems to be acting funny. Watch.
Wasn't me. You think I could do something that awesome?
Adding a little fun to auto insurance. Now that's Progressive. See Tron Legacy in theaters December 17th.